a conversation to just dump aim assist?
There's always conversations like that, you know, and I don't know if you, like, one of the things we've done is we've quick scoping is not in the game, and that's a conscious choice. It's something that we've removed, and I think that will make a lot of people happy. I know.
What's going on, guys? Big up to Hex here, and as you guys just heard, Eric Beastman being interviewed by Oz Gamers said loud and clear, hey, quick scoping is gone. It is a deliberate action. It is something that we have planned on. It's not an accident. We did it on purpose as a conscious choice. You know, there's always been this problem with sniping in the community and how other people that don't snipe perceive it. I've been sniping and quote unquote quick scoping, and I hate to say that because I never, like, even when we started, you know, the sniping team in Call of Duty 4, and that's all we were, a sniping team. Like, we rarely ever said, yo, we're quick scopers. We never identified ourselves as quick scopers, right? And I know that the new optic is not the optic of before. I know that the snipers in optic, the current snipers in optic, are not what we were at the beginning, right? We didn't just concentrate on making montages. We didn't just, run around and get, clips, right? We always made a conscious effort to promote winning, to promote skill as a sniper. D-Treats had a saying that has always stuck. I mean, it stuck with everyone. I mean, E-Sniping now has a t-shirt about it, but D-Treats once said during a pro mod match that some dude was saying that he was a better sniper than D-Treats, and then D-Treats is like, oh, he's like, I'm a better quick scoper than you, D-Treats. And then D-Treats said, many can quick scope, few can snipe. And immediately that shit was like a popular thing because it was what we represented, right? We represented sniping at its truest form. We quick scoped out of necessity, not out of show, right? That's go back at Call of Duty 4 videos from 2009, and you'll hear me say that all the time, nonstop, every single time, right? Like, we quick scoped out of necessity, not out of flash, not out of me wanting to look cool. It was just one of those things. You're in a position that you have nothing else to do but to either swap out to your gun or do the reaction, or do your natural instincts to just react, and then a quick scope happens, and that's how it all started, right? It all started with that. So since then, right, since Call of Duty 2, Call of Duty 4, shit, man, many years ago, like 3 years ago, 4 years ago, we've always promoted skill in sniping, right? So is it an abuse of the game for you to have quicker reaction time and know how to guide your screen to the middle button and then just zoom in and quick scope, or zoom in and pull the trigger? No, of course not. Is it abusing the game? I mean, as you see here, right? I'm not sniping with a scope, right? Like, this whole game, one of the things that I focused on a lot was using the iron sight, because to me, it brings me back to the good old days from Call of Duty 2, with my Car 98 unscoped, and it's long distance. If you don't have a scope, I mean, the reason that you have a scope on your rifle is so it makes it easier for you to spot your enemy at a distance. So for me, since Call of Duty 2, I've always been a very big fan of taking the harder route and spotting your enemy, without a scope at a distance and still taking them down, right? It's not an easy thing to do, and it's not the right thing to do. It's not the only thing to do. Like, there's personal choice. As you see here, like this shot right here would have been so much easier for me to make with a scope, because I'm zoomed in. I see him a lot. I see him a lot easier. But no, that's not me. So is quick scoping to me like a thing? I know it exists. I know that there's a lot of people out there that call themselves snipers, and let me rephrase that. They don't call themselves snipers because they call themselves quick scopers, and by definition, you're not a sniper, right? Because you're calling yourself something that you're not. You're calling yourself a quick scoper. That's your definition of you. If you call yourself, like me, you call yourself a sniper, then that's what you are, right? So is it gonna affect me? I don't know. I'm not gonna make any judgments. I'm not gonna jump to conclusions. I'm not gonna just take an interview that just happened 2 months before the game is released on whether or not I'm gonna like sniping in Ghosts. Is it a developer that knows? I mean, I don't know Eric Beastman's corporate spot. I don't know where he stands in the hierarchy of developers. Like, obviously David Vonderhaar is the lead developer, right? So that he's got the big dick. in at Treyarch. And I don't know if this dude is one of the main dudes over there. So you know what? I'm not gonna jump to conclusions. I'm not gonna get all fucking let's raise up arms. Let's make a fucking petition and try to get this back, because at the end of the day, guys, it's gonna be up to them on how they want to create their game, right? We see it as a game. We see it as something that we play every day. We see it as entertainment. We see it as what it is, right? A video game. They don't see it as that, right? Like, this is their artwork. This is their life's work. This is what they work on for a year straight, right? They work for a whole year on this project, and then bam, they release it. People hate it, people love it, and me as an artist, it would suck for me to somebody says, yo, I didn't like the colors that you used. I didn't like the way you shaped your letter on that one. As an artist, it's a lot harder to take criticism from people who aren't artists themselves, right? For me, it's one of those things where I can understand their point of view, because this is their passion, this is their artwork, this is their life's work, and they have a certain vision for what they want their games to be, and that's what I'm gonna leave it at, right? Like, I have nothing bad to say about it. I have again, until it's released, I'm not gonna make any accusations. I'm not gonna talk shit to anyone just because it was said 2 months before the game is released. I'm not gonna say that whether or not I like it or not. All I know is that since the beginning, since Call of Duty 2, Infinity Ward has made probably the better games when it comes to being sniper friendly, and Treyarch has not until this particular game, right? Black Ops 2 to me has been the best game for sniping. It's got a mixture of different weapons. Yes, I only use one of them, but the fact that it gives me the variety, the option to have a variety of having a unscoped sniper rifle, that made me like this game the most out of any other ones. Look at it, all the interviews I've ever made. What's my favorite Call of Duty? It's always been Call of Duty 2, followed by Modern Warfare 1 or Call of Duty 4. And I think that's changed with this game. I play this game a lot. I've become very familiar with the sniping on it, and I have to say that this is by far my favorite game to snipe on, followed by Call of Duty 2, Call of Duty 4, Modern Warfare 3, etc., etc., etc. So I ask this of you, right? If indeed they did change it, if Eric is rightly saying and correctly saying that yes, we made the conscious effort to remove quickscoping altogether, is this going to make you not want to play the game? Are you going to still play the game? Are you going to buy the game? I've already reserved this, so that's I answered my own question. Yes, I'm going to buy it, but I want to know what you guys think. You snipers up there, I want to know how you guys feel about it. But anyway, this game has wrapped up. It was 2 games in one because the carrier one was long enough, and this hijacked one was fucking host migrated, so theater didn't record it, right? At the end of this video, you're going to see the new picture pack for the sniper pack. It's a montage picture pack number 2, available now. And there you have it. Until next time, guys, as always, this has been mpI7m8Hrt4S1. I'm out. Peace!